So we're going to put a very gentle resistance to the airflow on the exhale and inhale in this just lying down. When we lie down, actually, the relationship of diaphragm, ribs, the back, shoulders, it makes it more accessible for what we're doing.
Okay.
And I'd like you to put your thumbs on the navel and then cross your hands like a sort of diamond shape across the abdomen where the zip of the jeans is. That's it. And the hands here, you're just going to observe what they do, because we're going to do something in the throat and you're going to begin to feel movement under the hands, but that the body's doing that for you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So keeping the mouth closed, I would like you to start by inhaling and exhaling, breathing completely naturally through the nose. That's it. So your mouth gently closed and you're just breathing in and out through your nose. And don't try to do anything at all in the body, just get that sensation. So we just get the breath moving with the mouth closed. And now, and we keep going, I would like you to start to say the word ha, H-A-H, in your throat. And I'm going to demonstrate that to you. So here I go. What I'm doing by trying to say that word ha is it's slightly drawing the vocal folds together. And you're almost doing it when I asked you just to breathe in and out of the nostrils. That's it. And just let the breath length be where it wants to be today. There's no trying, there's no effort. All you've got to do is have an awareness of what it feels like in your throat with this gentle ha being maintained. And we see what your breath length is. It can be different on different days. But what we need to do is to get the exhale and the inhale the same length. Now you're falling for me into a sort of 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2. Keep the ha going. In, you just sense it as a gentle buzz. Out, 2, and let the body just settle. All you've got to do is think about the ha. Try and keep it to this 3. In, 2, 3, that's harder. The inhale's much harder because you're overriding the balloon A inhale. In, ha, ha, out, keep it steady. So it becomes a bit like the tide actually. It's got a slightly wave-like sound. You breathe out, the wave breaks on the shore. You breathe in, just take it steady, sea sucks back down the shingle. Out, 2, 3. Now keep the ha on the in. See, it's not as long, but that's fine. Out, 2. I'm still going to count 3 on the inhale, but just wait if you've got no ha left. Out, 2, 3, in, okay, and just rest for a moment. Now, how does that feel?
It's interesting, isn't it?
What is interesting?
It's interesting that the breathing in is harder than the breathing out. To get the heart to come.
Yes, because
to keep it up.
Yes, yes, because this is the nub of everything. That you're accustomed, and probably to a certain degree, everyday life, to the balloon A inhale.
Mm.
And that can't happen now because you're lying down and your shoulders are still.
Mhm.
The brain's fighting. It wants to inhale the same way,
Right.
but I won't let it.
Okay. Yeah.
So because of keeping the heart, as soon as you put any resistance to the airflow with the valve, as soon as you put any sort of resistance, not only on the exhale but the inhale, then it means that the diaphragm has to act differently and these muscles in the abdomen will come into play
Right.
automatically.
Yeah.
So that's happening because I'm keeping the heart in the throat.
Right.
But the inhale, it's been used to being very shallow.
Yeah.
This is a much deeper inhale, but it's weak at the moment.
Right.
Now you've got a choice,
Yeah.
Nancy.
Mhm.
Your exhale is falling naturally into a sort of 3 seconds.
Right.
But the inhale has got to be the same. That's how we override this
Right.
other way of inhaling.
Uh-huh.
We can either keep the exhale at 3 and inhale with the heart that at the moment is only lasting for 2.
Right.
And then we'll just pause there
Yeah.
until I've said 3 and then you can breathe out again.
Okay.
Or I can shorten the exhale to 2 to match the inhale. Now, should we try that?
What, just have 2 inhale and 2 exhale?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's something here that I will then point out to you.
Okay.
Okay. So you can start going either with inhale or exhale, but let's go for 2. But it's got to be lovely and just even. I just need to hear that gentle buzzing of the heart. In, 2, out. I want them to sound the same. In, 2, out. That's it. The sound should be identical. In, 2. That's it. You see the abdomen has to work. There's a bit of a fight going on in here. In for 2. Abdomen rises. Out. 2. It descends. In. The C sucks back down the shingle. Out. 2. Wave breaks on the shore. In. 2. Out. 2. In. 2. That's fantastic. Out. 2. 2 more breaths. In. 2. Out. 2. Well done. In. 2. This is better. Out. 2. That's it. And it gets into a rhythm, and that's the important thing. It just gets into this seesaw-like rhythm, or tidal rhythm. And once it's got into a rhythm, which might take a couple of minutes, depending on what's going on in the rest of your life, you then try to do 6 to 12 more optimal balanced breaths.
Right.
And there is one more little fight going on in there. When we revert to balloon B, wind playing system, which is what this is, the brain has another fight on its hands, because when you've done 2 seconds on the exhale, there's still air in the lungs.
Yeah.
And the brain for balloon A is in, out, lungs empty, balloon A emptied. This way, however, the diaphragm has to learn to react in a different way, which is very healthy, perfectly possible, by actually breathing in when you've still got air in your lungs. And that's how a wind player, you know, he might have a 4-bar phrase, and he's got his mouthpiece and his reed, and the airflow's under pressure, but then there's a crotchet rest or a mini rest, you know. So actually his lungs are still partially got air in.
Right.
But this way of inhaling, the body does it for you. The air tops up automatically.
Right.
Like the brain. Woohoo.
Clever stuff.
Yeah, clever stuff. Any questions?
Should I now be trying to go from 2 to 3?
What you do is on any given day, you just start breathing normally to begin with, just like we did.
Yeah.
and you think, right, where is my breath today?
Okay, so I listen to my breath.
You listen to where your breath naturally is, and it doesn't matter what number it is. If you're really chilled out, it could be 4 and 4. But it's the inhale, it's what can the inhale do?
Right. Okay.
And then you've got to match your exhale to the inhale. So it varies from day to day.
Right.
And you just go with it.
Okay.
With no kind of, it's not, no mind over matter stuff. You just observe what the body wants to do.
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.